everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about what is the pros and cons of having a YouTube channel. Let me start with the pros. The pros is being able to voice my belief system of what I believe, which is martial arts, less lethal weapon and lethal weapons. Those are the three areas I go in. I have thought about going to other areas because I have other facets of my life. It's just not the creative force, and also I want to protect certain people. If I start giving social comments, I just don't want the headache of certain things. I can easily go into social service stuff and political stuff, which I really don't like to get into anymore. I used to be heavy, but I just don't. I believe it's a failed system of things, and I haven't seen a great president since Barack Obama. But that's just me. But some of the advantages is you can voice your opinion, you can give your insight, what you believe, and hope you find people that believe the way you believe. Third is free. If you got a camera and you got a phone, if you got a camera and you got a phone, you have access to do a channel. As far as algorithms and getting views, that it takes work and time, and if I had more time, I would do more research and paid. And if you remember my earlier videos, I can cut and edit a little bit, but all this stuff takes time, and just time I just simply don't have. When I started the channel, it was really strictly just a martial arts channel, and then I started adding a little bit less lethal, and a lot more people watch my less lethal, which I like, but I am really a martial artist that does weapons. I'm just, my less lethal has been about 2 years, and then just going to lethal has just been this year. So I'm more kind of a novice, but I'm more of a martial artist than I am a gun person. But even that is, comes with a controversy. That's the pros. And then you reach nice viewers out there, and I have some very nice people that comment, and you know who you are. Thank you always for commenting. And I appreciate that. What the cons are: public exposure. People see your face. That could be good or bad. If I was doing like Shannon Sharp type of numbers, then that's good, and money and stuff like that. Just letting you know, I have not reached 1,000 subscribers, so I'm not making any money for this. I'm doing this because the love of what I feel, content. What is some of the negatives? People hold your comments very personal, and people can say some very heartless and cruel stuff, and you can't beat their ass. But at the same time, you put yourself out there in public. You you're now in a public eye, so you got be able to dish it and take it at the same time. And trust me, sometimes I don't like the comments of people, but I just block them. And if it's really bad, I I report it. But for 90% of people are nice. What's a negative apart? Your public information can be used against you. I literally had a job that's scrolled my social media and found this channel. There's no way they could find my channel naturally. There's no way. They had some type of software to Google workers. If they have a little bit of information about you, trust me, there's public software out there that will find out if anything you put out. You can put something out 2010 and they can find it. And this particular job, I just literally had a very asshole boss, which I hope he gets fired. And he was just trying to find something to use as a weapon to fire me, which it didn't work. But at that time, after I'm finding this out, I didn't want to work that job anyway. But be very careful what you put out there. It can be used against you in your line of work. So you have to put the disclaimers. You gotta make sure you do not mention anything about any type of employment. I learned that the hard way, and even what I said, it had nothing to do with the company, but they just tried to use it as a scapegoat. So be careful what you put out there. It can be used against you. And that's another reason why I don't put like a lot of opinion-based social topics out there, because it can be used based upon job. An employer can say, oh, you said something about a certain president, or you said something against the Kansas City Chiefs, and they will use that as a weapon. Today's jobs are ruthless and cruel, and they care nothing about you. You are expendable as an ant. Your loyalty means nothing, absolutely nothing. And I may be a little discarded or gated, but I've been working well over 30 years, and I have seen a difference in loyalty. No job has loyalty. Your loyalty is to your family, to your God. That job is nothing. You should treat it as such. And I'm not saying not to have pride in your work. That's not what I'm saying. And you like your co-workers and your job. That's not what I'm saying. But don't believe that you have a job and they won't fire you for any reason. I'm a product of it, and I know for a fact jobs will find anything, and I mean anything, to fire you. So you got to figure out what you want to do, what type of, is the work worth it, and go accordingly. You better, find what you like doing and be happy at it. So what's another negative feedback of social media? A lot of it is people don't read comments. That's one negative thing of social media. They see one thing and they just screw it so bad, and they don't even read, they don't even listen to the channel. They just take a little bit and say, well, you said this, and I said something like this week simply, if you have an obligation to protect the people around you. If it's safely done and you can safely defend a situation, defend it. But I had this person respectfully, and I appreciate the respectfully, said that, they would not do it. And I simply said, and I said multiple times, you have to gauge the situation. If it's less lethal, do less lethal. If it's words, use your words. Use the less lethal option first before you go to lethal. And some people feel differently. I can understand that and respect that, and I do understand what people are saying. I just know that right now it's a assault on people who have guns, and depending on where the region you are, you could be a hero or a villain. So save yourself the headache and the lawsuits and being pulled in a political situation, and try not shoot a gun if you can help it. Shoot it for hobby, shoot for at the range, shoot it with friends, shoot it for plinking. But find another option to a situation, unless you're very rich. If I had like $3 million, yeah, I may think differently, because I can just pay attorney. But if you just a regular Joe like me, 25,000 is kind of hard to come by. You know what I'm saying? For attorney fees. But sometimes people misconstrue what I say, and that's the disadvantage. If I could go back in time, I would do it where people would not see my face. I like that approach. It's just less. It's about, for me, protecting certain parts of my life. But I don't have the software to blind my face, or I'm not going to shoot below my neck, which I do like. But now people see my face, so I might as well just go ahead and do it without showing my face. And also, I'm not living a lifestyle where people are coming to get me. Not saying that they can't, because there's a lot of evil people out there. But also, I'm more than capable of defending myself. I got the same weapons you got. I will get more later on this year. I got a range of self-defense weapons. I'm more capable. And then on top of that, I'm a martial artist. So I'm not an ordinary person. I'm a person that trained to fight 5 to 6 hours a week. So that's the difference, and that doesn't make me better or stronger or faster or quicker, but it doesn't make me ordinary either. So, and I have pretty good confidence in my ability. And then on top of that, if I can't physically, I got weapons, to even score. So, but I'm not even pushing for come get me type of person. I'm not even that way, because in this sick world, there's people. You say, if you remember Iron Man 2, he gave the not Mandalorian, but he gave that character his actual address of where he lived, and guess what? They came at his address. So you gotta be careful how you address online, and sometimes my mouth can get me in trouble. So that is kind of what I feel, but overall I enjoy doing the channel. It's an outlet for me, and I get a chance to meet some very nice people, and appreciative for anybody watching my channel. What I would love is be able to get like 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, where it could be my full-time jobs, because I've heard people quit their job off of doing YouTube videos, and who don't want to quit their job and do and make money in things they'll do for free, literally. So I would love to have like 100,000 subscribers or 300 and quit my job. That'd be, if I got 300 subscribers, I'd talk about everything I'm passionate about, from wrestling to dating. Dating, that's another thing, but I'll leave that. Relationship stuff, that could be a channel all by itself, especially coming from a divorce. Oh please, I can talk all day. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Have a good one.